outside. And you know what else is outside? Those beautiful hummingbirds. So this is the Perky Pet top fill crystal design hummingbird feeder with the hook. It is the only order of the year. It is a glass bottle feeder. I love that it's glass. It also has a hook, so of course you can hang it. It is a beautiful crystal design. Let's look at all those pretty hummingbirds. I mean, it just looks like nature, doesn't it? Hummingbirds make us so happy. You fill it up with a little bit of nectar. We've got some great colors as well. And we also have these cute little like flower motifs that actually feeds the hummingbirds. All right, so let me give you the color choices on this. And by the way, I got my little San Diego visors. I'm a big fan. This color right here is the beautiful fuchsia. So nice, pretty purple. You fill it up with that gorgeous nectar inside. It's actually really pretty to hang as well. Then this color right here is the red. Then we also have it in seafoam green. We only have 100 remain in that seafoam green. And if you want the ocean blue, we only have 5 remain in the ocean blue. All right, that will sell out. So it's about 5.5 by 5.5 by 11.5 inches. And that is actually quite a lot of that sweet nectar that Sean Pickford, our home solution expert, is going to tell us about. Hi, Sean. Nice to see you. Happy Sunday.
Oh, great to see you as well. So, yeah, nice to be outside, finally getting to temperature where it should be.
We got that Dynatrap working in the back, so why not get that hummingbird in the front, right?
Yeah, I actually saw a hummingbird today, so I was outside looking at one of the feeders, and I was like, wow, the hummingbirds are here. So that's the great thing about these guys. I love that it's the top fill design, so it makes it so much easier. Because before the top was sealed, you had to unscrew the bottom, flip it over. Then you had to try and flip it back over once you put your solution in there.
That's a lot of solution,
Yeah, it would spill all over the place. So leave it to Perky Pet, who invented the hummingbird feeder back in 1959, to make it easier on us.
You guys invented the hummingbird feeder since 1959. So when you talk about original, get the original like this, right?
That's it. So this one is really nice. As you said, it's got that crystal design to it. So it's got 5 perches on there.
Okay.
The perches are made out of a polypropylene so that they're not made out of metal, because if it's in the sun, we don't want it to heat up so it doesn't burn the little birds' feet when they're trying to get the nectar. The little flowers are mimicking the hollyhock flower. That's one of the most nutrient flowers that the hummingbirds look for. So it's really unique in the way it's done. It's real easy to clean and take care of. And you know what? You can buy the solution at the store. You can make your own. It's really easy. It's 4 parts water, 1 part granulated sugar. You're going to put it on the stove, and you're going to heat it up till it becomes cloudy and all the sugar dissolves. And that's how you make your own nectar.
So easy. It's like simple syrup, Sean. You're making me thirsty.
It really is. And I love the decorative hook that comes with it.
Oh, yeah.
Because I have the one hanging behind me on that decorative hook.
Nice and long.
It puts it at the proper length. To me, when we first started doing Perky Pet feeders here at QVC, we didn't include the hook. And they were always up so high, and I felt like I was always straining to see the hummingbirds.
Right.
Now it's just right at eye height. So I think it's perfect the way it's done with the crystals on the end there. So it's really decorative. I like how you have them on the shepherd's hook there too.
Beautiful.
So great way to be able to put them out and do that. And you would be surprised at the different species and different colors of hummingbirds you can attract when you put these out.
So it's hummingbird season right now, and there she is making that sweet nectar. I love that it's glass. Sean, why are the flowers down there red?
Well, hummingbirds are drawn to color.
Okay.
So most of the flowers that they feed from are really bright colored flowers. So that's why all of the hummingbird feeders, even though the colors may be your ocean blue or the seafoam green, have that red hollyhock flower because that's what they're drawn to most.
Okay. And these are so easy to clean. I love that it's glass. And honestly, this is quite a bit. I feel like you're going to be feeding a whole family of hummingbirds very soon, Sean. And somehow these hummingbirds are so smart. They find these amazing places where they have that sweet nectar. Are they kind of sensing it? Are they smelling it? Like, how do they find these? Yeah.
Well, basically, the flowers draw them in, and the actual colors of the feeders themselves.
The hollyhocks,
That's why we, why we make the colors in brighter the feeders in brighter colors,
Okay,
because
like
that helps
flowers?
attract them to it.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's another good tip too. So if you get your hummingbird feeder out there and you don't see the hummingbirds right away,
Yeah.
put it near some flowers. Put it near something of bright color that they are going to, and you will be surprised how well you can attract them. The other great tip is you can also put these really close to where you are. I have these just above where we sit out here on the porch.
Yeah.
So, and people say, well, will the hummingbirds still come? I mean, you can see the one behind me here. It basically, if you're sitting here, the hummingbirds will come right over to that. So once they find that nectar, they're going to keep coming back time after time again because they know it's a food source. And let's face it.
Yeah, that's so true. Once you kind of like attract them, by the way, the ocean blue is sold out right now. So we've got 3 different colors. I feel like they always kind of come back, right? I don't know if they're like creatures of habit, just like birds migrate. If they find out like, oh, you're the family that actually can feed me and my family, right? They're going to keep coming back to you, which we love because honestly, kids love them, families love them. And it also kind of reminds us of nature and those beautiful kind of like motion. And they're just like the most beautiful birds, honestly. All right, let's go through the color choices right here. And by the way, this black little wire thing, what's that for, Sean?
So that's so they can rest while they're feeding because they flap their wings so fast, they make a humming noise. That's how they got their name.
Right.
So we give them something to rest on. So while they're feeding, they don't have to be working at the same time.
Because you're the original. You're the original. You've thought about it all. All right, so this color right here is the beautiful fuchsia, which is kind of a purple color. Then we also have it in red. And then finally, over here, we have it in that sea foam green. And of course, that ocean blue sold out. And the red is the most popular. I think that red hollyhock kind of got them excited, Sean Pickford.
Yeah, I think so too.
Only order of the year. But Sean's going to be back with the Sun Joe chainsaw. It also has an extending long reach pole. All right, it's on a clearance price of $134.98, but I'm telling you, it's a handheld and it also has that telescope